Okay, we can begin, yeah? And this is will be second, sorry. This is second example. This is game between Gurevich Mikhail and Sandipan Chanda from India. You see in the board, again 2 bishop advantage, but this time not against 2 knights, against bishop and knight. It's, you know about this position, what we can say. Of course, this is very pleasant position for white. You can play, like he writes, only for 2 results, because you or will win or will make draw, because it's a good advantage, but maybe not enough. This is normal, not enough. But if you play with good plan, maybe you can achieve more advantage. And in this game, Gurevich show it's a very nice plan. This is the first we must see what is the situation on the board. What is the weakness in black have? What is the weakness have black? A7, yes, A7. In this case, if your bishop, you can transpose B8, attacking this pawn, and this will be very good for you. But before transpose, what you must make? You must fix this pawn. Okay, if you understand that this is the plan, B5, bishop B5, bishop B8, this is one. Okay, he will transpose knight D7 and bishop B7. They will not give you immediately receive this possibility. It's not so easy. But you must see the plan. And second, of course, you must take the center. Take the center, because without take center, you know, if your opponent have a white color bishop, yes? In this case, much more better for cutting his possibility, make pawn stand E4 and other pawn stand F3. This case, when bishop develop in B7, he will not have perspective in the future. Yeah? In this case, if your pawn stand E4, F3, your king can transpose F2, E3, D4. Yes, and plus your bishop in the black colors fields received more space. Not only does this diagonal and this diagonal too. And when you inside your head thinking during the game about this, you immediately can understand and can find this plan. This is the idea, because otherwise, okay, you have 2 bishop, but okay, 2 bishop, 2 bishop. What happened? Nothing happened. Yeah, but to bishop only this, you know, this more inside feeling advantage, not this concrete. Yeah, but okay, better position is better.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
ده مثال مختلف برضه الابيض معاه بيستكترين، ولكن مقابل فيل وحصان. الموقف بالتاكيد جيد للابيض، ممكن هو يلعب في الجبين، ممكن يلعب على النفوذ او يلعب على التقدم. الابيض فعلا مع تفوق، ولكنه مش كفايه. الخطه جيده، ممكن هو لو قدر ان هو يستخدم خطه جيده يقدر يحقق تفوق اكبر. في خطه 2 ممكن هو يلعب B5 وبعدين يوصل في البيشوب D8. دي الخطه الاولى، والخطه الثانيه ممكن ان هو يفكر في احتلال الوسط، ودي اعتقد هتكون افضل لانها هتسبب له اعاقه، هتقلل من احتماليات امكانيات لعبه، وهتدي حريه للملك ان هو يلعب عن طريق F2 E3، وتدي برضه مساحه للفيل في المربعات السوداء، الفيل المربعات السوداء ان هو تكون معاه مساحه اكبر فوق.
And okay, white beginning make his plan in life. Yeah, they play E4, attacking knight. Knight E7 was in the game. Okay, the same knight F4, bishop C4, and exactly you have a time after knight G6 playing B5. Again, this is the idea for blocked. Maybe you can ask me why black not play A6 for prepare B5. Yeah, in this case, if you play A6, I will play B5. You will take, and after against bishop D4, not good. You cannot defend this pawn. And this is not so easy. A6 B5 received. Not so easy. If you received A6 B5, even in this case, I will say you that this is not enough for make equal position, because my king will receive this possibility throw C5, go B6 another. It's not so easy. It's not so that it's like you play A6 B5, you will achieve draw. No. Bishop C4, knight G6 was in the game. B5, not in the game. This is the if play knight F4. In this case, like this position, you see, estimate only plus equal. It's not estimate plus minus. Plus minus only during the game. You will show if you play better. Yeah. This pleasant position, but not more. But if you play good, it's possible to receive more and more. E4, 97 was in the game. B5, all according to our plan. F6, this is a good idea because black won't play E5 and close this possibility for bishop transpose B8. But of course, this bishop have other way too. 1, 2, 3. Throw D6. Bishop C3, bishop B4, bishop D6, or A4, bishop A3, bishop D6. And after bishop B8. F6, bishop C3. Okay, planning this is. If E5, check, and bishop B4. You see, again, like in my position, again, these two bishops, unbelievable strong, cutting all the position for black. And after bishop D6 and bishop B8. We will be very strong. In the game was a king f7, bishop c4. It's you can play bishop b4 immediately, but this is not the big difference. Knight g6, bishop b4, knight e5, bishop e2, bishop b7, f3. You see, this is according plan go everything. Knight d7. He's before understanding that you won't come bishop b8, his defense. Bishop d6. We make first part of plan, but what we received? We don't receive possibility play bishop b8. We haven't. We haven't this possibility. But you see, for the black stand is very passive. They cannot play even a6 because under the control. This bishop absolutely without perspective. Is king, even if you transpose king here, will be very passive. And you know, it's a very interesting moment. So, chess endings, when you create for your opponent one weakness, you must, you must make second weakness. Normally, for both sides, you have possibility to make the move this pawns forwards, and maybe you can. Create any one more weakness here. This is very passive position for black, and of course advantage for white. Enough or not enough, we will see. Bishop d6, waiting g6, king f2. This is all these development moves, not any special for explaining. f5. What he want? He want all the pieces constant white color with, and make this bishop little more active. And this is again very important moment. Of course you must take, otherwise if you play king e3, I will take, you take, and after I will have possibility to attack your pawn. And this pawn will be not good for white. In the future this bishop will be always active because he can attack your pawn. No, it's okay, he will take. And here this very important moment. You can take two possible. You can you can make both move. E take f5 and g take f5. In the game was a g take f5. The first we will see e take f5. E take f5 and g take f5. If e take f5, bishop c4 check, of course. King f6 and king e3. Again, king. You see, this king is cut from this side. It's very difficult to make any good moves. My next move, king d4. In this case, this knight not moves, bishop not moves, king not moves. Maybe this was a better. You can stand, wait, but slowly king d4, and after, okay, I will not say that immediately will win, but maybe after king d4, I will have possibility to play bishop d5 if your king go far. Bishop take d5, king take d5, and king c6. Have this threat. ef for knight e3. No, I don't know what is move. I even don't see what is the first move. Okay, for example, they stand, not make any moves. King d4. Again, stand. I will play, of course, make a little this useful move in the future. He stand. Maybe I will make one useful move too. This is h4. Stand, and after I will play bishop d5. For example, I don't know. I not calculate nothing. You must take, and next move king c6. When I will play king c6, you will play king e6. No, for example, I don't know. You waiting. I don't know. I will play bishop return any fields, and next move king b7. No, if you play knight, no, I will return little far. It's must always calculate this. Must always calculate better little far, because you have all knight c5 move. I have this move. And game finish. I will take both. Then if my bishop stand will be f4, you will be have knight d3 move. For example, you must be careful. Play only concrete, yeah, concrete bishop g3, and after this is the idea. Why opponent play he took g take f5, but in this case g4, and you can organize second passed pawn. You see, because this bishop unbelievable strong. He cut king, he cut knight, and he always b8 field under the control. You always have a threat. Play bishop b8 always. This is what two bishop advantage. This, yeah, and was in the future game. You take bishop d5, okay, but king e3, very easy. h4, h5, because new weakness in the black color field. It's very easy for attack this bishop. King g7, bishop g3. This is technical position. Bishop e5, bishop f4, winning the temp. No, okay, bishop b8 is winning, but king d4. Okay, if you play bishop b8, the same is winning. Knight d7, take. Your bishop don't have move, but it's finish. Will change, and after king will go again the same marshroute, the same marshroute. But if you cannot with king go, because this is pawn is will be weakness. For example, you take, I take, you don't have move, you must waiting with king. I play here, you play here, and every moment I can play g5. You take h6, and after king go. Yeah or not? For example, here, no, I don't know. No, maybe I will.
A4 and sacrifice.
Yes. After that, it's very nice, very nice. This is one plan. This other plan. This. Okay, you change. You said very nice. You can play a4, and after bishop take b6, a5 is winning too. Or even maybe a5, b6, you must calculate this, go to queen or not. Again, maybe winning. This is, you have many possibilities. It's not only one. Nice. In the game was h4, h6, h5 check. Little technique. King d4, knight e4, bishop e5. It's not important. It's time trouble was a repeat. Yeah. King e5. Every move is winning. It's not so important. Okay, he calculate one variation, go here. It's not problem. H take g5, h6, game finish. Knight c5. Okay, every move is winning. Bishop g6, king e6, king e7. They won't make mat, yeah, with two bishops. All change, because if you play here b5, for example, if you play b5, how you can win? Bishop d3, next move a4. Take this pawn. Okay, if you don't want this, you can come with king and take this pawn. It's these two bishops, you will take this pawn. In the game was this okay? I think black can win much more, white can win much more quickly, but this is not important because how you play, you will win. It's I think this whole move is not for explain. This is very simple technique. You see, I always say that this knight cannot catch this pawn. Impossible. Cannot catch. And black resign. Okay, maybe white can win 10 moves earlier, but this is not important. They show that two bishop, how you can use this two bishop advantage. This always you must create your plan, and according to this plan, step by step, try it, receive more advantage. Not every time you can this make, but normally this is a real advantage, yeah? Real playable advantage, not advantage material, not advantage any other, but playable advantage. Two bishop, it's very strong things. Okay, if special position, when you cannot make your position better, two bishop not enough. In many games you can see. But okay, you can say yes, I will prepare a satire.
طبعا الموقف كان واضح ان في سلبيه القطع الاسود، لكن بدون تفوق واضح للابيض بالرغم من تحفظه ميزه الكبير، الا ان الفكره كلها مش في الميزه نفسها، الميزه نفسها قد تكون غير كافيه للمكسب، لكن الفكره في استغلال الميزه من خلال الخطه. مهم جدا ان احنا لما نخلق ضعف خصم في نقطه معينه او في بيئه معين، لازم احنا ندور ازاي نخلق ضعف في مكان اخر بحيث ان احنا نشوف قوه الخصم. لما الاسود ده حاول يلعب هو كان بيحاول يخلق مساحه للابيض، لكن مع الاسف خلق بيئه سالب تاني للابيض.
Oh no, no. Oh, it cannot go down, yeah? Oh. I cannot. No, huh? How I can this?
No, you
I was searching for searching. It's this is in down. Huh. Not enough place, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
You may click enter.
Enter? No, it's what is search. No, this no. It's not search this. I search, yeah.
Stop.
No, it's not. Ah, yes, it's okay. I finally come. I enter enough, yeah. This is long. Why did this long go? I don't know. Normally 1 second. After this thing, I'm working crazy, very slowly.
Yeah. How many games?
No, around 2,000, but this is only white color.
Oh.
No, this is without. This is my games, my game.
History
Okay, finally we search. Yeah, it's okay. This about bishop's pair finish. Yeah, it's enough. This next I will show 3 positions. This is the 2 my games. This is typical plans in chess. This why they show this game, because it was the first time show this system plan, and after many chess players used this after, it's this idea. I will show this very nice game with Bilavsky. I was 19 years old. I was very young. This was this championship. This was a tournament. How many participants was? I think 4. No, not 4. Bilavsky, Ganchenko, and 5 participants playing for free robin round 3 times against each other, and first place who win first we go the World Championship from Soviet Union, Junior World Championship, second European Championship, third received international tournament. Like this was this very tough fight but okay, I show from this tournament 1 game. And against this, both 2 games against King's Indian. This is the Zemish variations. I will show with openings. Huh? Yeah. Sorry. I always. Correct. Yes, I forgot. Yeah. This is again Zamish variation. This first move, this is clean Zamish variation. Modern was in this 70s, 80s, 90s. This moment, little other variations playing, but this is the main positions. I would not explain every move. Here, this main position, this was a very modern in this time. What is the idea of all these positions? Okay, white make long castle for organize attack in this side against king. Black normally, for me, was a surprise. This Bielavsky move a6, because normally in this position, playing a5 for not give b4 possibilities in the future. But when you play a5, you don't have any counter game in this side, because you cannot destroy my position here. You cannot destroy. And I will open this position in this side with g4 and with h4, knight e2, of course after knight e2. g4, I will open this position and organize here attack. This is one moment. Second moment, maybe you can ask me why the black will not play f4, closing this all the possibilities here, and you cannot make attack here. Will be very clever question. But when you play f5, f4, you will make for his bishop, like I always say, like long pawn. They cannot make nothing. Yeah, they will be closed for your own pawns. Yeah. Normally, idea for if you take e take f5, g take f5, and black won't play e5, e4, give the pawn and open this diagonal for bishop. I will repeat because I said little quick, but I will repeat. This is situation. This is clean plans for both sides. One plan for black, pawns put on a5. In this case, like make for this knight more stable position, and after, if possible, future open this bishop. But I can say you after a5, if you play a5 and wants fight against my plan g4, you will play f4. In this case, this bishop will be very weak, and I will organize movement my pawns here. I will show the game, you understand, will be better. In this case, this new moves make in this time, of course. Bielavsky a6, yeah? You want, yeah.
دلوقتي هنشوف حوالي 3 خطط او 3 مواقف، 3 خطط نموذجيه اساسيه ممكن بيستخدمهم اللاعب بشكل كتير. ده ضد دفاع المشمولي بالتنس. طبعا دي فكرة زامش. الفكره كلها واضحه جدا واساسيه. واضح هنا باين بشكل طويل عشان يخلق هجوم على الجناح الملك. بنحاول، لكن هنا طبعا النقله الطبيعيه في الوضع ده A5 عشان يمنع العسكري المتقدم ل B4. لكن النقله دي بالذات بتخلق ضعف، لو بتقوي موقف البيادق البيضاء، بتخلي البيضاء مستقره، ما ينفعش ان احنا نفتحها. في نفس الوقت بعد ما يلعب NE2 هيبدا يلعب هو الابيض هيلعب G4 H4 ويبدا ان هو يهجم على جناح الملك. النقطة الوحيدة اللي ممكن تصد الهجوم ديت ان الاسود ممكن يلعب F5 F4. F4 المشكلة فيها انها هتخلي الفيل الاسود ضعيف للغاية، فتقفل كل مربعات الفيل الاسود ويعتبر كما لو كان بدأ كبير.
And he played a6, and for me was a surprise because I understand he won after b5, give the pawn, sacrifice the pawn, and received open lines for his pieces, and attack my king. For me was a surprise, and but finally I remember this game very well. Around this game after was right in many books, chess books, because this was like classical games, yeah. And I think around half an hour for understand what I must make. I don't know anything about a6 move during the game. Finally, I find interesting idea, and I played. Okay, develop my piece. He played b5 immediately. One time I must take, and this what find. I find this move. I playing from my king. It is normally you don't must play from your king, yeah, not open king. This was a very deep idea finally, and in after was not concrete this position in the more or less similar position. This idea was used many games. And what is the idea? You will see how you can play with king in the with king forwards against queens and rooks. This is interesting idea. Before you have only move knight d7, c take b5, a take b5, and not take knight b5. The first you cannot take because a2 pawn under the blow, and second you play king b2. I defend this pawn and won't take. Here I won't take. He must play bishop a6. Yes, for defense. And after, what is the idea? He won't play knight b6, knight c4 check. I open, yes? You see ideas. This is knight c1. I would like play knight b3, knight a5. And after attacking this c6 weak fields. This is when I play this move before, I must this all calculate. Otherwise you cannot go this position. And when this I calculate knight c1, he goes and the queen b8 for idea knight b6. Queen b8 for idea knight b6. Because immediately knight b6, I can take bishop b6, yeah, and bishop d3 take b5. And the queen b8, knight b3, knight b6, knight a5. Exactly in time my defense, yeah, this field. But he don't have any other game. My next move will be knight c6. And fantastic advantage, space advantage. He must give knight c4 check, and this is force. When I make this move before, I must calculate until this position and make estimate. Otherwise, I open A and B line, and it's not good for me. Yes, with king in the center, with king this side. But the first I understand that my knight stand. It's very good outpost, and with this together it's nice, and make a3 first defense. Beliavsky play is very energetic. Knight f4. If I take, he will take. He take a4. He will be very happy because open the bishop, and I think will be nearly winning position for black. But of course I will not give this him. Rook a1. Why? I would like. It's interesting. I have not game. You see. This moment I have not attack here. Absolutely not enough pieces. I must continue play with this pawn, go forwards. It's interesting idea. I play rook a1, knight d3 check. I take, and he won't use the c4 fields with bishop. You see against king. King b3. They go forwards, you know, with king in forwards. It's normally you can with king g1 and rook b1 play this game, not with king b3. Yeah, but this is. But here, why I can use this is because I have closed center. This is one of the rules. You can play in the flank when you have closed center. Yeah, it's correct. But Beliavsky is very energetic player. He's playing immediately. He won't open this. Rook c8, a4. Only king defends this square. c6. I must take. b5. Good game. Let's go forwards. b5. Okay. d5. Because he understands if he will not any this active play, I will play rook c1, and after knight d5, yeah, and finish. d5. He give this pawn for received f8 a3 diagonal for bishop. Because otherwise this bishop will be again continue like a long pawn b. d5, okay, I must take. I only must calculate that bishop d5 is not enough, because take queen b5 check, queen b4. It's enough for defense. Bishop f8, he won't take bishop b5. You see, it's very energetic game for both sides. We must be careful. Queen d3 defense, b5. Queen d6. Again, have a threat. Bishop